So what we're gonna do today is the social distancing project that was suggested by one of the students. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build it from scratch. So what we need is what we need for the project is a ultrasonic sensor. In the ultrasonic sensor, a bunch of wires is the speaker, and an Arduino Uno with the USB cable. So to proceed, we need to go to this website where is the store where they're gonna teach you how to use the ultrasonic sensor. So when you go down here, you get a bunch of information about the ultrasonic sensor, about the pin, like pin 1 is the VCC, second is the trigger, third one is the echo and the ground, and then it operates around with a current of 2 milliamperes and have a range of detection of 2 cm to 450 cm. So to connect them, you can use this image here to connect it. So you have the VCC of the ultrasonic gonna be connected to the 5-volt of the Arduino, and then you have the ground connected to the ground of the Arduino. The pin trigger pin here, echo is connected to pin 3, and the echo is connected to pin 2. So you can keep it the same so you don't get confused. So how the ultrasonic work is basically send a pulse to bounce back on the surface and come back to the sensor. So while the wave travels between the two distance, the two objects, you can calculate the distance by using time is equal to distance over speed, the formula. So to get distance, you just do times multiplied by speed, and then you divide it by 2. Why you divide it by 2 is because of the distance traveled of the wave is twice, like once, twice. So basically you divide by 2, so you get only one distance, like from the ultrasonic sensor to the surface. So what you can do here is you can basically scroll down here to the code and just press copy the code. You copy it, and then you paste it to you can paste it to here. You paste it in the Arduino software. Like mine, I modified it a little bit for the full project. So first you define the pins. Like I defined it, like you do the echo pin. The echo pin I said has the same of the image on the website. Echo pin is 2, trigger pin is 3. And then you define some variables like duration, long, distance to be used. So then you set up the pin, trigger pin is an output, echo pin is an input, and serial bandwidth, we're gonna use the band rate speed of 9006. And then I'm gonna write 2 code where to print out on the serial monitor of the Arduino. It's basically a screen where you can get answers back. So to write the code is basically first you turn off make sure that the trigger pin is off, like there's nothing, clear the trigger pin. Second, you wait for a few milliseconds, and then you set the trigger pin to high. So you send one pulse for 10 seconds high, and then you turn it off. And then you basically wait for the echo. Is the echo here, you use the pulse in function to calculate the duration of the echo to bounce back. So you get the calculation, the distance equal to duration times speed divided by 2. So basically, as I mentioned before, divide by 2 so that you get only one distance from the object to the sensor. And then I'm going to print it out on the serial screen using those. So then before you go to you can check it, you verify, like compiling sketch. While you do that, you can check if your Arduino software is connected to the Arduino board with using the correct correct settings. Like here should be Arduino Uno, a genuine Uno. And this port, you can verify it's the port of USB if you're using it correctly. Like to verify it, you just go to, first you need to go to device manager. You can just search it directly from your start button. So you just go here, this window gonna pop up, and then you go to ports, and then you watch which COM is it. Like right now, I'm using the USB serial COM5. So you need to put your Arduino at COM5. So you go here and then you put it as port 5. So when it's done, like compiling done, you just upload the code using the upload button here. So the upload is done. So now we can check if it's working. So this is the distance. So what we can do is we place an obstacle. Like I'm gonna use this paper as obstacle. So I'm just gonna place it. As you guys can see, when I place the obstacle in front of it, we get the distance. Like the distance is changing, right, compared to the distance covered. Like now it's 20, it's 22, this is 14, this is 11. Okay, it's working. So next, what I did was I go to the code. Since it's gonna be a trigger alarm when the person enters your safety zone, basically. So you're basically gonna set a if statement where it's gonna say if the distance is less than 10 cm. This is for illustration. Okay, you need to change this later. Like this need to be 1 meter. And then so if the distance is less than 10, you trigger an alarm. This code basically trigger the alarm, trigger my speaker. So what happened is this is a tone function. You can use this here. So here it's the first one is the pin number. The second one is basically the node. If you plan to do it, you can check out the second link as set. And then this is the duration. This is basically the frequency of the node, basically. Right now I'm using a frequency of 1000. So you can just use this. It's gonna trigger it. And to stop the sound when it's not in the range, so basically as if it's not less than 10, you use the function no tone. So basically no tone is basically turning off the speaker. So we're gonna use it now. I'm gonna demonstrate it. I put this here. So right now, if I place the paper, here, 16, right? It's outside the range. But if I gradually reduce it, and then enters the less than 10, you will see that the trigger alarm is triggered. This is basically how it works. So when you go outside the range, the alarm stops. This is what is the if-else statement is for. So I'll say you guys can have fun changing the code for the alarm and stuff. You can try to put the music there if you guys want, but then you need to play with this. And then you can add the duration of the tone, so you can make beep sound like something like that. So you can make it in a way where the guy is kind of close to the 1 meter range. You can put it like to gradually increase it while you guys, when they enter it, and then it's going to be a constant alarm, something like that. Hope you guys have fun doing it. And that'll be all for me.